I'd like to give a shout out to Lamont from Bashers United. A little while ago, he made a video where he reinforced his RC body without using fiberglass. He uses stuff called AutoCast, which I think is made by Ortho Tape. And basically it's the stuff that they use, like doctors use to make arm casts or leg casts. And basically you just wet it, and after you wet it, it hardens up. And I think that would be a whole lot easier than to get the resin and then the resin hardener, and then you got like a certain amount of time to work with the resin, and then you gotta try not to get it on parts that you don't want to get it on, which I pretty much kind of messed up my windows a little bit with that. And also when it comes to sanding it down, like there's some parts that didn't get the resin on there, so I try to cut it with scissors, and other parts are still kind of sharp where I try to get most of them. But like you got kids running around playing with all your stuff, and you don't want them to get that stuck in their body or nothing like that, because this stuff is, it's not good. Hey, what up, y'all? So I'm here with the ducted plastics body that I had painted up the other day. It's the Porsche 911 GT. I think that's what it's called. But before I run it, I wanted to make sure it was like reinforced, because I've seen some videos where some people, run with GT bodies, they cover the wheels up and everything like that, and the wind gets underneath it and it lifts it up. It could still happen, but when it crashes or whatever, or like when the goes at high speeds, I know that the plastic usually bends in some. But I call myself trying to fiberglass it. This is not a pretty job at all. But for the most part, it is stiff and hard though, and especially this front part right here, and it's pretty stiff and hard. And yeah, this is my first time doing it, so I guess the next time I hope that I do it better. And I would suggest lining it with duct tape first, because the resin started to take off the paint. And always do this in a ventilated area, preferably outside. And then I had to go around the edges. Like I said, it's not pretty. I had to go around the edges and cut and sand off the fiberglass after it's set in. And again, you want to do it outside. You want to wear goggles. You want to wear a face mask. You wear like a respirator, like cover up your nose and mouth and eyes. Because you do not want this in your eyes, nose, nothing like that, because it's very hazardous. And yeah, just don't do it. And so yeah, I haven't even ran it yet, and I already done messed it up some. That resin is like no joke. You definitely want to use rubber gloves when you're handling that stuff, because it gets on your skin. It's like all sticky, and then when it hardens up, you just basically do not want it on at all. So be safe out there. Well, I left the windows open because I plan on hopefully putting a action cam in there to try to get some onboard footage. But it might not be too clear, because as you see, the resin is smeared on there. So, see if I can make it do what it do one day, y'all. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching.